Hello everybody, welcome to Hollywood Bets Grable. We race on the Sunday meeting and we look forward to 8 races on the card. That is on this Sunday afternoon. Just an update with regards to the changes that we're doing this Friday morning. So relatively early, and the only change we've got is race 5, number 6 LMB has been scratched. That's not going to run. We start with the opener. It's the bipot. There are a few first timers in here. I can just very quickly tell you. Number 2, Mace Roberts says nice filly, but need the experience. 3, Captain Ventura. The Moore Stable says quick filly at home, but might need the run. The 10 horse Muskets, Peter Muscat says will need the experience. And Nati Cotson says number 11, Ruth's Magic, will need the run. Len Mayhew's on the line. Morning, Len. Let's talk about the opener. We got number 1, Blazing Beauty as favourite. Top of the boards at the moment at 2-1. It's bipots. Need to know from you whether we're bankering that or you're going a bit deeper.
Clyde, because there's quite a few first timers that don't count in the bipot. Well, I mean, you've got the race runners. As long as she Blazing Beauty can run, even if she runs third and there's a first time in the race, she'll qualify. So, of the race runners, she looks to me the best. I mean, she showed very good pace on her local debut at Scottsville. Only got grabbed close home by the favourite, Miss Kansas. So if she repeats that performance, I think she'll take a bit of beating.
Okay, thanks, Len. We'll put your bipot up now for everybody to have a look at on the Sunday meeting. Remember, the bipot starts with the opener, so make sure you get on by 20-1. Okay, back with us. Hollywood Bets Grable's second race on the card. We are celebrating Horse's birthday. They just turned this weekend, the 1st of August, that is. They turned 1 year older. So well done to everybody. Wish you all of the very best with the new season ahead. Second race, some first timers in here. This is number 5, Peter Muscat's horse, Cocolina says will need the experience. 6, Hamilton Hero. The Moore Yard says will need the run. Number 6, Tricep 8. Lucinda says may need the experience. And the 9, Cape Canary, Mike Miller says will improve from this run. Let's talk about the second. There are a couple of horses here that I know that Glenn's going for. I can give you an idea on what Betway are thinking about on the Friday morning for Sunday's second race. And number 4, Canal Skater tops the board. It's the even money favourite, Glenn. And I guess based on that form that we've seen to date from this horse, that it may well be the right horse in the race, Canal Skater.
Yes, Clyde. Of the race runners, Canal Skater looks to be the right one. Him and that was number 1. That'll be the day. He's been gelded, so he could also make improvement. Wasn't it bad second run he had? Just got touched off by Let's Go Lola, and then he ran behind the Caname horse. I think it is. Give Me Rules. Beg your pardon. That could be Finn Sales horse. I can't remember anyway. But the two of them, I mean, for the bipod and for the PA, I'm banking Canal Skater.
Yeah, from the comments, it doesn't seem to be much alive in terms of the first timers, but in the bipods here anyway, we're going both of those runners. That'll be the day, the 1 and the 4, Canal Skater. The PAs, we're happy to bank a Dean Caname as runner, number 4. The third race, let's take a look at this now. It's the start of the Pick 6, a maiden class field, over 1,200 metres. Now, the market's got this horse first time at Devoted top of the boards at 33-10. What I find interesting in here are the comments with regards to some of the runners. Devoted, Dean Caname says, may need the run. Normally, if they're ready and, can win, the comment is include in all exotic. So that's a little different this time round with number 4, Devoted. 6, Cowboy Cartel, Mike Miller says will improve from the run. 7, Barry's Boy, Lucinda says may need the experience. And number 9, 2 Can Tango, Nati Cotson, first run for the stable. So now that we know that, Len, in the Pick 6s, what's the plan?
Well, Clyde, in the Pick 6, obviously the first timer doesn't, well, when I say doesn't count it, and as long as one of the race horses runs second, then they will qualify as well. So I've left him out for that reason. Of the race runners, Broadway Breeze has shown the most, having placed in his last 3 runs, and I think he'll give a good account of himself. However, there are a few others that can improve on their debuts, and I suggest that you include a few in the PA and the bar pot. As you can see, I've included 6 horses in the bar pot.
Yeah, quite an open race. I see you got it there. So there we go. You've heard from Len. And he was in pretty good form, Len, on the Gold Cup meet. So he caught some of the jackpots and all that sort of stuff. Did well. So let's follow the recommendation. Yeah, get on, everybody. We don't want to miss out. Time to get the jackpots on now. It's a maiden class field over 1,800 metres and in a plated race. You have a look at the weights. Number 7, Call Me Harriet, is the best in. 2, Carnival Park is next. So 7 and then 2 from the weighted column. In terms of the market, number 3, Call Me Wild is favourite. It's 7-2. 2, Carnival Park is 9-2. 14, Twilight Warrior. Got a bit of a draw far outside, but it is an 1,800 metre race, so 5-1. 7, Call Me Harriet is trading at this point in time at around 10s, and so is number 9, Luna Decent at 10-1. And that's 12-1 and better about the balance. Lenny, let's talk about a few of them. I mean, one of them is Carnival Park. MJ Odendaal, Matthew Thackeray's been riding him for a while. He's been pretty consistent in holding his form.
Correct, Clyde. Yeah, for me, Twilight Warrior, he'll appreciate this longer distance, and despite his wide draw, I think he's going to run a big race. Call Me Wild, he's coming to hand, and along with Carnival Park and Zara's Winter are others that must be considered. So I've narrowed it down to the 4 runners.
Okay, so not worried about the draw with Twilight Warrior, because that was the only thing. Look, Lucinda Woodruff and Chad Little at the moment are in devastating form. This is a jackpot opportunity here, so be sure to get your jackpots on. Race number 4 will run, according to the clock, at 2. So Faiza's coming back from the rest, and the stable at Gareth van Zyl's in pretty good form. I was just having a look at the market quickly, and they've got Faiza trading at something like 6-1, but an open race. There are a few in here that can win. 3, Another Dream is favourite 22-10. Number 2, Queen Amina Friday Morning was priced up 33-10. And the 1, Ginger Delight, is at 4-1, together with the 4, Princess Palace, who's trading at 4-1. They are betting 6-1 about 7 Faiza, and then you can get 14-1, I think, and better about the balance. Let's talk about it, Lenny. What do you make of Faiza? I kind of give her a chance, although she does come back from a rest, but not that long a break.
Yes, Clyde. Look, I've put in the 4 runners here. My top 2 choices would be Another Dream, who's a filly that's on the up, and she looks to have a chance of scoring a hat-trick. Obviously, Queen Amina is not going to be a pushover for her, though. So those would be my top 2 choices. And then at the weights, Princess Palace is going to be a lot closer to Another Dream this time round. So she's got to go in. And as you touched on Faiza, I mean, she's getting the 4 kilos off her back. Despite coming back from a bit of a rest, you can't ignore her. So I've put all 4 in the play.
Okay, we got them in. So that is the consideration with regards to the jackpot, which is a second jackpot opportunity in the first leg. 2, 3, 4, 7 by 1, 3, 7, 8, 9 by 3 and 9, and at the back we're going 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 9. That second jackpot cost 240 Rand. This is a class 5. So at this handicap level, fillies and mares, there are a few maiden horses that are taking their chances at the bottom of the handicap levels of the handicap. A horse like Cassandra, for example, who comes out of maiden plated races. Chad's riding this for the Glen Cotson stable. Would certainly have a chance, I would imagine, on current form. Well, what does the market say? Well, it's got Cassandra favourite, although 4-1 the field. 6, Amifit is a second choice at 9-2. Number 9, Coca Cabana is 9-2. And 6-1 about number 2, Roy Taking Off. You can get 7-1. The next one, number 12, My True Love. And the 1, Mountains of the Moon, is at 10-1. 14-1 and better the balance. Probably the right thing to do to take a maiden like Cassandra try at the bottom of the handicaps, Len.
Yes, Clyde. Well, it shows you what an open race it is, because I mean, the maiden running against winners, and she's actually she's the bookmaker's favourite, and probably rightly so. it's a tough race. I wouldn't like to put my head in a block with any of them. So I've put in 5 horses in the pick six and the jackpot.
Okay, yeah, I thought it would be an open race. Well, we'll see how she does here, Cassandra, but there are quite a few that have got chances in this lineup. Off to stud. Yep, it's that time of the year, start of the new season, and this particular event is a listed event, and I'm sure the De Kock team will be hoping to start the season on a high note. Why I say that is because a horse like White Pearl does certainly rate the horse to beat. She's the best in from a weighted column perspective, and she's certainly not out of it. I mean, that run in the Ipitombi, she certainly has got a serious chance. So from a market perspective, Len, they've got in this particular event White Pearl as favourite, but 5-2. Close to her is number 9, Gourmet Jetrick, second choice at 33-10. And number 4, Sovereign Grant, 6-1. Also 6-1, number 7, Fatal Gem. And then 8-1 and better about the balance. But I thought when looking at it that White Pearl may well be the right horse.
Clyde, I agree with you. You know, she ran below her usual consistency last time, but she was reported to be in season, you know, so she has an excuse. And in this field, she looks to have a really good chance. Obviously, Call Me Getrix looks to be her main danger. And I've just gone along with the two of them. I think that White Pearl will take a bit of beating.
Look, the Bass Robinson stable have been in very good form, as we know, and Call Me Jetrick certainly does get the respect. But this may well be for White Pearl's taking. So I hope you've had a good Sunday afternoon, everybody, and all good for your side. This race meet 6 is a C Stakes, the last one over 1,000 metres, runs at about 4:45. And I guess the horse to beat has got to be Rafa's Boy. And I say that because I'm sure Len will come in and give his view. You know, he does at least crack a draw. I mean, his last few starts, he's had to contend with a wide draw. Now he gets a decent draw. Sean Veal stays or gets on him, and he may well be the right horse in the race. The Betway markets had him on Friday morning as favourite at 18-10. One's got to think he may just shorten. 2 Trafalgar Square is was priced up 8-1. They bet 8-1 bar the favourite. I mean, horse like Shara Sands is priced up at 8-1 and quite a few others. They may even go 10-1 bar the favourite. Would you agree he's the right horse in the race, Len?
Clyde, on form, he is definitely the right horse in the race. He's in great form at the moment. Slight concern is he's got quite a hefty weight to shoulder, and I do think that he's perhaps best at Scottsville. But in saying that, I do think he's the one to beat, but I think he is beatable, put it that way. So I have covered him in the jackpot and the pick 6.
Yeah, I see the trifectas, you're including 2, 3, 5, 6 and 9. So we're floating the 1, but we're certainly giving respect to all of 2, 3, 5, 6 and 9 in this trifecta play. You may want to use it as a quartet as well. And that takes care of Sunday's racing, everybody. Thanks so much. We're out in Quebec on Monday. We look forward to chatting to Nino Podesta to get his view on the Monday meeting. Have a good one.